Good morning, Townview family. Today I'm going to be sharing with all of you some of the things that I use in my classroom to help and enhance instruction for my students. Typically, on a daily basis, what I do is I create my lesson. Most of my lessons that I create are in digital format. I usually start with a Word document. And then I grab a lot of different things from different websites, from different teachers, obviously. And after I create the document, I upload that document into some sort of cloud. In my case, I use Dropbox. Once I finish creating the document, my complete lesson, I upload the lesson to some sort of LMS, which is a learning management system. I use Edmodo. I've seen other teachers use Canvas or course sites. I've been using Edmodo for about 4 years, and it seems very, very convenient for the kids. It gives them a feel of Facebook. I'll show you in a minute on my desktop what it looks like if you've never seen it before. So once I upload it to some sort of LMS, then I use my iPad and I pull those files from the cloud, and I project the file to my whiteboard. And then that's when I give the instruction. The advantage of using the iPad is that I'm not going to be attached to the whiteboard for the whole 90 minutes. So it will allow me to some sort of mobility inside of the classroom, which is beneficial, especially for the kids who need the instructor, close to them all the time so they can pay attention. Very convenient. Just 2 weeks ago, I got a video camera, which is the one that I'm using to record this video. So now I'm incorporating the video camera, which is going to help me to record the lessons in the classroom, and it will allow me to upload those videos to my YouTube channel. So those videos will go into my learning management system as well, so that way that those kids can have instruction basically available for them 24/7, especially for those kids that tend to work a lot of hours on their jobs. So going back to the recording portion of the cycle that I use for my lessons, within the recording part, I use different apps. I have played around with quite a bit of software, but the one that I tend to use the most is Notability, and that one is mostly used for annotating PDF files. I'll show you that too in a few minutes, just to see me, so that you can see me in action. All right, and then finally we upload those videos, like I mentioned before, to YouTube, and then it's dropped back again into your LMS. All right, so we're going to get started, and I'm going to go to my computer and set it up in a minute, and we're going to record exactly what I do on the computer, and then you're going to see me live. All right. Okay, so here we are on my desktop. I'm going to open a Word document. It's completely blank. I'm going to go online, and I'm going to start looking for some material that I need for instruction. So here we have a PDF file that it's online, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this this problem right here, which is a AP Calculus problem. I'm going to paste it inside my Word document. I'm going to crop only what I need, resize it. Alright, so we're done with this particular problem here. We're going to close this. I'm also going to grab this map, because I want to use this for a presentation for my colleagues at Townview. So let's crop this map a little bit here. So we're done with the United States map there. Close that. And I also did some search, and I found this video right here, which is a calculus limits, calculus video on limits, which seems to be pretty good too. So I'm going to copy the link only, not the video, obviously. So I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to paste this right here on the bottom of the page. And you can see that that becomes a highlighted link. Now I'm ready to save this file, and it will be uploaded to a cloud. So I'm going to do save as. And on the left side, I already have installed Dropbox. So I'm highlighting Dropbox. These are all my folders inside Dropbox. And I'm going to save this as a PDF file. Okay, I'm going to save it inside of one of my folders. Let's go inside calculus and call this test. Save. And it has just become a PDF file where the link is also clickable. And it's already on the cloud. So that lesson is ready for me to go inside the classroom and on my whiteboard using my iPad, and it's ready for me to start teaching. So now we're ready to go to the whiteboard. So let's go over there and see what we can do with it. Right? Okay, so here we are with the iPad. I have turned the projector on, and it's showing me on the whiteboard anything that I have on my iPad. As you can see, I have complete mobility inside my classroom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on two applications here, which is really Dropbox. I have to pull the file that I just created on my desktop, and then I'm going to use Notability to use some type of to use annotations for my students. So we're also going to play a small clip so that you can see what it looks like for the kids. All right, so let me scroll to Dropbox. Close this right here. So right here we are inside Dropbox. As you can see, it has a left menu, and you will scroll and look for the file that you need. In our case, it was test. So I'm going to click on test, and this is the file here. The AP calculus problem, the map, and the link on the bottom of the page. Right? If you want to use it on the board without annotating anything, you want to use your dry erase marker, then obviously you can start doing any type of math that you want. You can have the kids come and present to the board, which I do a lot. Now with the camera, you can record those videos for the kids so they can help each other out. However, if you do want to annotate on this, you will not be able to do this inside of Dropbox. So you will need to pull this file to a different environment. In our case, we're going to pull this into Notability. So I'm going to go back to open this in some sort of app. And so here's Notability. I have a few there, but Notability is the one that I tend to use the most. Again, you want to create a new note. So there it is. There's the file. It's a lot of cool things that you can do with this. You can zoom in, zoom out, especially for maps. You know, to me, it seems like it would be something useful. The drawback on this application is that the link on the bottom of the page, you will not be able to open it inside of Notability. So you will need to go back to Dropbox and click on there, or upload the file to Edmodo or some type of LMS and open it from there. But just to give you an idea, the things that you can do with this, it's use different colors. Most of you guys know this already, but if it's useful, so for some of you, it's great. So let me get out of here. If you want, from here you can upload it back to Dropbox with the annotations. You would be using the export icon from there, and you can send it to any sort of cloud that you want. I'm going to do that. I'm going to send that to Dropbox, back to my AP Calculus folder, and I'm just going to say send it. So it's working right there, and it's done. So it went back to the cloud. So it went from my computer to my teaching environment with annotations back to Dropbox. And then from Dropbox, we're going to dump it into Edmodo, which is my preferred LMS. And the kids will see everything that you did, anything that you annotated inside of the classroom. Okay. Let's go back to Dropbox, and I'm going to show you how would you go about using the link. The link, as I mentioned before, it will not be clickable on inside of Notability, but inside of Dropbox it should work. So there it is. You can click play, and it should start playing. So that is basically what I do inside of my classroom. Besides the other activities, this is mostly on a routine basis, so it has helped me quite a bit for the past 2-3 years, especially with the type of curriculum that I teach in AP Calculus. Support must be there. Yes, we need to tutor, and yes, we need to stay late, but this helps a lot, especially for those kids that have missed instruction for whatever reason. So the last part of the clip will be to show you what Edmodo looks like. All right. So I'm going to stop right here. All right. So I just have opened Edmodo using my iPad. Obviously, the kids can use their desktop and even their phones to open Edmodo. By the way, there's an app that the kids can download to their phones, and whenever you post any messages on Edmodo, whether it's the teacher or any student, everybody will be able to see it. Edmodo, it's a secure website, and it's a learning management system where the kids will be able to communicate with the teacher and among each other. It is free. Some of the icons that you will find on Edmodo, obviously, it's whenever you create your classes, there will be showing up on the left side. I have pre-AP, pre-cal, and AP Calculus. As you can see right here on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it too well, but this is another group of teachers only. So teachers can communicate with each other and share resources among themselves. Teaching strategies or whatever they want to share. I'm going to click on my AP Calculus only, and it will show me everything that has to do with AP Calculus only. As you can see, the feel of the website is, if you've seen Facebook, it sort of mimics that. There's some of my posts. If you click on any of these icons over here, then it should show you some whatever the file may be. You can always go back and I have a small clip right here that I got it from YouTube. It's a good clip. And I'm going to play it, and this is what the kids will be able to see inside at home.
To include a process called implicit differentiation. So over here I've written the equation of the circle, x squared plus y squared equals 16.
Stop that. Just to give you an idea. Homeworks. Homework number 17, there it is. It's typical homework, and you can go back. So even for reviewing purposes, you can extract those files straight from Edmodo, and then you can start teaching in here. You miss problem number 5, you can start working on that on the fly. So that's basically it for me on tips that I can help you with. I really hope that this video has helped you a little bit at least with instruction. There is quite a bit of technology that you have to put into this. As I mentioned before, I have an Apple TV and the iPad. But you can always talk to your principal and see if you can get some of those gadgets to help you with instruction. Well, thank you very much, and you'll have a very blessed day. Thank you.